A planisphere is a simple handheld device that can be used to predict what stars will be overhead at a given date and time. And today, I'll be showing you how you can make your own. The templates I will be using are all available online for free. Just follow the link we've provided to inthesky.org to access them. Special thanks to Dominic Ford for creating these templates. The planisphere consists of three basic parts: the holder, the star wheel, and the Alt-As grid. For best results, we recommend you print the folder and star wheel onto thin cardstock, but if this isn't an option, then regular paper will do as well. This particular planisphere is designed for people living around a latitude of 45 degrees north, but templates for other latitudes are also available. As you can see, I've printed my Alt-Az grid onto acetate film, so it's transparent. If this isn't an option for you, you can feel free to skip the grid entirely. Aside from the printable templates, all you will need to make this device is a pair of scissors, a split pin fastener, and some glue if you want to include the grid. So step one is just to cut out the templates. That includes removing the gray oval here at the top of the holder. Alright, so once that's done, you're going to want to cut out the small circle you see in the center of the star wheel, at the bottom of the planisphere holder, and just below the center of the grid. Okay, so you can see that I've just kind of punctured the hole with a pin. That's fine. I should be able to get the fastener through that later. So, if you printed out the grid, you can glue it to the inside of the holder now. You're going to want to make sure that the four labels that say glue here are lined up with the cardinal directions on the window. So north, east, south, west. And you're going to want to stick it on the inside so that those four markings line up with them. Once the glue is dry, you'll have a nice window marked with a grid. So you can thread the fastener through that hole that you cut into the plastic, like so. And then you're going to want to thread the fastener through the star wheel, through the hole in the center, like so. And that should be able to rotate around. So now that you've got the star wheel visible through this window, you're going to want to carefully fold along the line here. You're going to want to fold that over. So now you can see the wheel is sandwiched inside the holder, and the last thing you're going to need to do is thread the fastener through the hole that used to be at the bottom of the holder. So just like that. And then you can just fold it down, and that'll keep it sealed. So now you can rotate it around. And voila, it's finished. So all the stars that you see within the window represent all the stars that would be visible at a certain date and time. So let's say I wanted to use this at midnight on June 3rd, for instance. Midnight is represented here on the rotary. So you see this 11 p.m., 1 a.m., midnight. So if I wanted to use this at that date and time, I would just rotate this until June 3rd was lined up with midnight. So that's right there. And this tells me that for a person at or near 45 degrees north, at midnight on July 3rd, these are all the constellations that would be visible. So right here is directly overhead where the person would be standing. The pin is located at the North Pole, and you can see you can see the little dipper right there. So north is in this direction. If you were to face northward, you'd be able to see all these stars. If you were to face south, you'd be able to see all these stars. West and east.